Hey, what's up everybody? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Thanks for joining me today. Doing your daily tarot card reading for Wednesday, March 10th. And the deck I'm using is the Tattoo Tarot Ink and Intuition deck. This is, well, they're all my favorites. So this is a really cool deck. And, you know, I don't very often go into bookstores. But I went into a whatever bookstore. And I was just browsing around, and this deck, and this is the box here for it. I don't know why I'm discussing it. I feel like somebody needs to hear this. This was like shoved at the bottom of a shelf, all covered in dust. And I was like on my hands and knees and scoping it out. So I came home with this beauty. So anyway, let's get into your reading. I feel like I have a hair hanging off the end of my nose, and it's driving me crackers, but I feel like I need to challenge myself to get through the video. So anyway, I might end up making little twitchy with my face, but that's okay because I'm wearing a cat hoodie. So let's just shut up, Robin, and get right into the reading. I can't handle it. Okay, it's too much. So we have the Knight of Swords here. So this guy's such a creep. The last card that I pulled for you guys in your reading yesterday was the Eight of Swords, okay? Which shows a lot of self-doubt. And this is usually what happens to people as they get into bed. And you have that replay of your day. Oh, I should have said this. You know, I wish I hadn't have farted at the grocery store. You know, something. So it's almost like the sheepish energy with the Knight of Swords. And because there was something that didn't sit very well with you yesterday, it looks like you could be a little bit defensive. And defensive people are not always fun, okay? So let's see what else is going to play out for you guys. You could sort of be hiding behind something, you know. And I call it defensitivity because when people are defensive, they're incredibly sensitive. And they get ridiculous, and it's covering up something that they feel stupid about or feel embarrassed about. And I'd really like to know which one of you farted at the grocery store. If you could let me know in the comments, that would be great. So there is something, and you're feeling like a little bit combative, like you have to explain yourself, like, oh, I'm really sorry I did that or whatever, but who cares, you know? Whatever, like, why are you doing this? But let's continue to pull cards here for you guys and try and understand this energy a little bit better for you. So you've got the Four of Wands. So this talks about having something to celebrate, some sort of glorious effort, and you're being rewarded. Very interesting. Okay, so I just got the impression that somebody you know is about to get engaged or something. Somebody is getting something to do, and there's a great big diamond in the Four of Wands. So this is showing that there's something to celebrate. And this is usually something around like a church or, you know, some sort of ritual. So people, they just might be having it better than you right now. You know, maybe somebody got a brand new diamond ring, or somebody got rewarded for something. And meanwhile, you had a bit of a pitfall. And you're like, I really want to be happy for you, but F. You know, you're just, no, I'm not ready yet. You know, it's just something. And this could have something to do if you guys are divorced or whatever. If you have an ex, I really see where your ex is advancing in a personal relationship, maybe a little bit faster than you, you know, and that is so annoying because it feels like you fixed them up, like you were the Broken Hearts Auto Body Shop and you repaired all of their schisms and then sent them back off into the wild. I don't want you anyway, so away you go. And then the next person that they got together with, oh, they're engaged all of a sudden, been dating for 6 weeks. Something like that. Something that feels like a real affront. You know, a bit of a slap in the face where you might have been with them for 10 years, waiting for a proposal or waiting to be invited to move in with them, and it just never happened. you know, and this can be in your workplace as well. You could be working with somebody that they just appeared on the scene and all of a sudden they're promoted above you. You know, somebody else is going to receive their promotion and it's going to hit you really close to home and you're going to be like, what the, you know, so, all right. Let's just pull another card here because you can see with this Knight of Swords, the energy is not great. It's like, I can't even. So, okay, this is a very compelling strength card. I want you guys to really take note of the difference in this strength card in the Tattoo Tarot Ink and Intuition deck as opposed to any other deck that I have anyway. Let me see if I can zoom in on the cards a little bit for you guys. This is like wrestling your demons, you know? You're going to have to keep it down a little bit. You guys have just had a major accomplishment on Monday. Major accomplishment. Where you just let everything sort of fall off you. Where you're like, yeah, okay, I'm amazing and composed. And something is going to threaten your composure here. So this is like a divine masculine energy where most strength cards depict divine feminine energy. So it's completely different. It's like you guys were tapped into, it's like left brain, right? Like Venus and Mars. So like on Monday, you guys were in your Venus and you were like, I'm so amazing. I'm like a flower child of love and everything's beautiful and I can help you transition through this. But then a sleepless night on Tuesday, you wake up Wednesday and like maybe you checked on Facebook and somebody is like, hey, I got engaged. And you're like, I can't, you know, so there's a bit of a wrestling match with you. Please do not say something snarky on social media. Things can just last forever. You know, people screenshot conversations that they're having with people in DMs and, text messages, and then they're splashing them all over Facebook or whatever other social media, you know, and you don't want that to happen. So you gotta keep your trap shut today, you know, and this is gonna be an inner battle for you. And even if you don't feel like congratulating somebody, and it depends on what situation you're in, if you don't have to congratulate them, then don't, you know. If you work with somebody, you're going to have to say something and you're going to have to pull a little bit of a better face than this. Then like, congratulations, you suck. You know, you're really going to have to like pull on the Rico Suave here, you know. It's probably going to be something that you won't have to deal with face to face. So that's going to be a bit of a blessing. You know, because I don't see that there's a whole lot of, like, Oscar nomination acting in your repertoire right now. Because this is, like, really... You're gritting your teeth down to the bone. You know, where you're just, oh, I cannot believe that happened. You know what I mean? So, you're going to have to keep it together, you know. And if this is somebody that you were with and they got engaged to somebody else and you didn't want them anyway, so you might want to have a think about that. If somebody got promoted above you, don't worry about it. Your time is coming because I just pulled the Ace of Coins card here, you guys. So this card is an indication of wealth and abundance, you know, like happiness and joy. Your opportunity is coming. The universe did not forget about you. You're going to get your shot at love. You're going to get your shot at money. You're going to get your shot at promotion. It's just coming in here. And, you know, what's really funny about this particular Ace of Coins, I'll just be a sec. There's that snake we're talking about that, you know, stole your job, stole your man, stole your woman. So this is the person that is sort of making things a little bit prickly for you, but you just have to comfort yourself. And I think I've said this before in readings. Like, there's something that I tell myself when I don't get what I had my eye on. Your rejection is God's protection, whether or not you believe in God. You know, it's like the universe or source. If you didn't get something, it's because it was for somebody else. something bigger is right around the corner for you. It'll fit you perfectly. You won't get any blisters. It'll be like a brand new pair of shoes that were completely modeled for you. It's like somebody had your foot when they were making the shoe. I think I'm starting to sound a little bit like Hannibal Lecter. So anyway, guys, just try to be happy for somebody else. And if you can't be happy for them, keep your, like, zip it. Okay? So, all right, guys, I'm going to bounce. Peace out. Bye.